waste management rule revamped in 2016. In previous class I have told you there is a disaster management center in India, National Disaster Management Center. When they have launched that, in the sense the tsunami came in India, the largest tsunami attack was there, nearly 1 lakh people dead. India launched a center called National Disaster Management Center. So from that all the evacuation things will happen. The same way solid waste management rule also has a history. When they have started is, they have started from Environmental Protection Act. Sir, why does Environmental Protection Act come into existence is Bhopal gas tragedy. Have you heard about Bhopal gas leakage? So there was a United States company was running in India, Union Carbide. That company name is what? Union Carbide. They were making the manufacturing plant. So there was a high leakage there. Due to that, nearly 5 lakh people got affected. After that leakage tragedy, they have released an environmental act. Due to this, in a ministry, see, everything has a ministry. If schools has to run, colleges has to run, there is a ministry for that. Ministry of Education. If anything wants to run, there is a ministry for that. So if environmental has to be regularized, monitored, that means there is a ministry for that called Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, and they can progress through that ministry. So from that you have a solid waste management rule which came into effect with 2016. Municipal solid waste rules after 2000 they have revamped. Who has revamped? Central Pollution Control Board has revamped in 2016. Organic waste, e-waste, paper waste, glasswares, see, whatever glass bottles you throw, whatever papers you throw, these are all coming under solid waste. Majorly organic waste. 40% is biodegradable waste, paper waste is 12%. So these things I have given a pie chart. Solid waste consists of all this matter. Central government is taking the help of state government to regularize the solid waste management rules. In Bangalore, who is governing the solid waste management? BBMP are municipal authorities. In each and every state, they will be having an agency to monitor this and to develop this. Now, what are the objective of solid waste management is? Waste segregation, reduction, reuse, recycle, proper collection and waste pickers. One by one I will explain in this class. Now, have you heard about this SEZ zones in India? What is the benefit of that? Indirectly dependent upon this SEZ, Special Economic Zone in India. Each and every state have a strategy. The government need money to run the governance. Where they can get the money from the tax, from the people. But that is not the major source of running governance. The major source of running governance is tapping the economy from the foreign agencies, from the foreign countries. A Google headquarters is going to come in 3 years. Have you heard about this? There is a MOU happened between the government of India and the Google. Soon they are going to launch this office. So multiple number of job opportunities will be there. Why they are bringing that? Why they are particularly placing at Visakhapatnam? There are multiple places in India, no? But why they are choosing Visakhapatnam? Visakhapatnam is one of the SEZ zones, Special Economic Zone. What do you mean by that is? Government will give offers. See, currently you know, if you want to buy a phone, what are the offers going on? What is offer going on for iPhone 5, iPhone 8, like that? Government will give offers for this kind of multinational company. What are they? Google, Microsoft, etc. Have you seen the Chief Minister and Prime Minister going and meeting the multinational owners? Have you seen Tesla owner? Recently, Prime Minister Modi has met. What they will do is, they will give special incentives. What do you mean by incentives? 100% there is tax relief for your company. Like that they will give offer. So where they will give offer is, there are places in each and every state. In Karnataka, you have Bangalore as SEZ zone. In Tamil Nadu, you have Chennai. If you have Visakhapatnam. Like that, in each and every state, the state government has a particular place where they will give n number of offer for the multinational companies so that their company will run from here. Do you have Wipro company center here? Google company center in Bangalore? Yes or no? You have multinational company centers are there. Now this is due to that SEZ. Sir, you are discussing solid waste management. Now what is the relevance between this is? See, I will explain. What are the applicability is urban local bodies. What are urban local bodies? BBMP office. See, I have told you. They have the authorization to take all solid waste. Special economic zones. These zones throughout India, you have this special economic zones. How much of ever SEZ zones are there, that much of benefit is there for our country. You see, the largest SEZ zones in India is available at Tamil Nadu. Where you have least SEZ zones, you see Bihar. Why Bihar people are going elsewhere to work in the sense they don't have foreign investment attraction. That is why these people go to multiple places. Wherever you have zero, those places you don't have economic benefit, they will be traveling to most of the places where you have high economic zones. So this is a major place where the solid waste management has to be picked separately. The airport, railway stations, ports, defense sectors, etc. All the places you have different solid waste management pickup. BBMP people will not go there. Have you seen BBMP people are going to railway stations and airports? Railway boats will be there. Southern railway boats. Have you seen? Those people who are working there will be railway people, not BBMP people. So there are different zones, particularly they are being authorized in order to work. Have you seen in any airport BBMP people working? They will not go there. Only airport authorities will go. They are the responsible person to take care of that. Now in India, how many SEZ zones are there? You see in Gujarat, manufacturing and export, you have Mumbai. What is famous in Mumbai? Not only chats, for electronic and software export. Now in Chennai, what are these special things imported, sir? Wide range of industries are there. Automobiles, electronics, tires, multiple things are there. Now in Noida, Uttar Pradesh, IT and ITES. So if you want to travel apart from Bangalore, the Uttar Pradesh, Noida. Have you seen multiple people who are working in Bangalore will go to Noida also due to job shift. It is a space of IT hubs and IT oriented services are there in India. Visakhapatnam, what is there? Visakhapatnam is a port. What is the specialization of Visakhapatnam is they majorly depend on heavy industry. Steel. Steel is a heavy manufacturing industry. Their products are very heavy, metal oriented things, cars. So those are called heavy industries, etc. Yes. Next, Bangalore. You know Bangalore is special economic zone due to what? IT sector, IT enabled service sector, also electronics. Sir, from Central Pollution Control Board, they have made into three categories. What are the three is? Biodegradable, non-biodegradable, domestic assault. Everything should be separated in a separate bins. This is the first law. Wherever you see, you can see this color of the bin. If you see green color, it is organic. Anywhere if you go throughout India, green bin is only for what? Organic. Solid waste management rule provided by whom? Pollution Control Board. So throughout India, this is the color you have to follow. For any glass items, you have blue color, paper is yellow and plastic is red. How many times I can recycle? In the sense, you see glasswares, if you collect it separately, glasswares do not have an end of recycling. You can recycle endlessly. Glass products are not a waste generally. Even it is broken, if it is collected separately, you can remake it as another glass as a new product. So this is a example of waste. Now paper waste, do you know how many times we can recycle paper? Have you seen paper color will be pure white, glossy, if high quality range or price is there. Have you seen 15 rupees, 12 rupees paper are also there, dull colors, light brown colors are also there. They are called recycle. How many times you can recycle a paper? 5 to 7 times you can reuse that paper waste and make it as a paper. what will happen? The fiber will be lost. Each and every time if you recycle a paper, papers are nothing but a pulp. It is a fiber. The fibers will be seen. Have you seen in low quality papers? Fiber will be seen in the paper. Small dots will be there. If you buy a rich quality paper, no dots will be seen there. Why? Because the fiber particles are being separated each and every time you do it. What they are doing after that 5 to 7 times is they will manufacture cardboard. Cardboards will be used by Amazon people. Even construction purpose also they use for ceiling purpose. There will be no waste which will be dumped in a landfill. It will be constantly recycled and used. Each and every waste can be separated by this. Do you know any idea for organic waste? Sir, for glass waste I have told recycling can be done. Paper waste, another option is there. Sir, for organic waste, what kind of solution you have? Whatever has been cutted, all kitchen items you have. Manure, composting you can do. Composting you can do it, and it is a recycle. If you recycle a plastic, it will go to lower grade. Have you seen any shops nearby KR market? They will sell all the products, even it might be clothes or some items for 10 rupees, 15 rupees. Have you seen that shop? There is a huge market behind this recycling. Second thing is responsibility of waste. Have you seen in multiple places this kind of waste will be burnt? Is this a good process or a worst process? It should not be done. There is a penalty. According to BBMP rules also there is a penalty for this. So you should not burn with this. So this is prohibited. Littering, burning or burying. Even you should not bury this. What will happen? Methane gas will emit outside. First thing, soil will contaminate. You will not get good agricultural product. Second thing is, whatever it decomposes, the methane gas will be emitted, which is also greenhouse gas. Now paper can be reused for 7 times. Cardboard. We are using cardboards. How many times you can use cardboards? 25 times only. After that it has to move to the another product. Now local authorities. Sir, what is the role of BBMP in solid waste management? These are the roles. This is the BBMP office. They are responsible for door-to-door pickup. Each and every people's house, they have to go and pick up that. Next thing is material recovery facility. This I will explain in a separate slide. Now composting and biomethanization. How to take organic waste, they should make the fertilizer. That is whose responsibility? BBMP's responsibility. Biomethanization, introducing bacteria, microorganisms to decompose for creating the methane. Inert waste has to be dumped. Waste to energy creation has to be done by BBMP. Next thing is solid waste management. Collection centers are there. They will be collecting all the glass product. Have you seen these kind of glass bottle pickers will be there? These people, what they do is they collect this waste and they sell it. It is a good income for them. How much percentage income you can generate is 6.18% of revenue you can generate. Central government is providing online class. How to collect this waste, how to dispose this, where to give. You should know where to give. If you know that particular place, if you give, you will be getting this kind of amount for your revenue. Next thing, bulk waste generators. All residential people are not bulk waste generators. What do you mean by bulk waste is, if more than 100 kilogram per house, if they are generating, then it is called bulk waste. How much waste is being generated for one person per day? 300 to 500 grams. In a house, how many people are there? 4 to 6 people might be there. Around 2 kgs per house it may come per day. But per day, if 100 kilograms are generated, then it is called bulk waste generators. What are they? Large apartment complexes. If you are living in an apartment, the apartment has to separate all the waste and they have to give it to BBMP. There is a rule here. Hospitals, societies, gated communities, hotels, restaurants, they should not dump all the waste in a BBMP vehicle. They should segregate biodegradable, glassware, paper, plastic. These 4 things we have to separate. Then only we have to give it to BBMP. for whom this kind of bulk waste generators, it is their responsibility. Now next thing is responsible for in-house waste separation and recyclables. Now producer responsibility. Sir, we know that plastic is very hazardous, but someone is manufacturing now. We know that plastic should not be thrown, but who is generating? What is the rule for him? There is a rule for him also. According to solid waste management rule, if any plastic waste is thrown out, it is the responsibility of the producer, not only the consumer. It is responsibility of the producer. It is called what? Extended producer responsibility. Have you seen any cell phones which is thrown out in a garbage or nearby roadside? You cannot see anywhere. If it is seen, somebody will pick and go. Have you seen any washing machines, televisions, grinder, mixie thrown nearby? It will be not thrown generally. Even if it is thrown, they might be picking it up. Why? Because they have this kind of responsibility, extended producer responsibility. Nowhere you can see monitors, CPU, keyboard in those kind of waste. Why? Because if the waste is found there, BBMP can impose 1 lakh to 1 crore of fine on Microsoft, on Google, whatever product is there. Even if washing machine, Samsung companies, washing machine is thrown outside, they can fine 1 lakh to 1 crore for the extended responsibility. That is why, have you seen washing machines in offer? If you give old washing machine, we give new. Old phone, new phone will be given. Old computer, we give new 10%, 5%. Why they are giving that? In the sense, they are not giving for the benefit of you. You understand? As a extended customer, premium customer, they will say these words. You are not premier. You are not extended. Why? They have this responsibility. If you are throwing it out, they will be penalized for 1 crore or 1 lakh. That is why they say a word called premium customer, elite customer. You are not with that. They have this high extended producer responsibility and they have the penalty. What are the extended producer is? E-waste, plastic waste, batteries, tires. Have you seen any waste tire dumping yard? Nowhere you can see. Why? Because 1 kg of tire has some rupees, they have to resell. If MR of tire is there, you take a snapshot. See, I will tell you revenue generating idea. You take a snapshot, you tag this with BBMP, tag this with Central Pollution Control Board, tag this with Ministry of Environmental and Forest Science. If these items are there in the garbage, first thing is they will be penalized. How many rupees legally? According to solid waste management rule is plastics 10,000 rupees fine. Whoever is the manufacturer. E-waste 1 lakh to 1 crore, tires up to 8.4 per kg of tire waste. So these are the norms. Next thing is sanitary landfills. They have to know this recyclable and non-recyclable. The BBMP is responsible for this kind of landfill. They have to select the place and they have to fill it. When does the solid waste management rules revamp? 2016. What is their target is? Their target 2018, all of the before said should be achieved. Did they achieve? But happening, but not achieved. Institutional responsibilities. What do you mean by that is? Sir, for solid waste, what is the role of Pollution Control Board is? They only monitor and implement. They will not be reaching the people. So they will be monitoring and implementing. State Pollution Control Board is grant and authorization for monitoring compliances. State government will also not be meeting with all the companies or people. Who will be meeting is urban local bodies. What are they? BBMP. They have the role of collection, segregation, processing and disposal. BBMP have to work. If BBMP is not working, who you have to report? You have to report to State Pollution Control Board. If State Pollution Control Board is not working, you have to go to Central Pollution Control Board. So now district magistrate should complaints with district level and state government should prepare the policy actions. Solid waste management rules is replaced with C. C is Municipal Solid Waste Rule which exists in 2000. Next thing, solid waste management rules notified under which act? D is what? Solid waste management came to existence due to Environmental Protection Act 1986. Next thing, as per the rules, waste should be segregated into how many categories at source? See, according to solid waste management rule, you have 4 types of bins, but what are the classifications? Here they have asked only categories is 3. If they are asking how many collection bins is 4. How many categories is 3. You understand this? Which of the following is not a category of waste for segregation at source? C is called biomedical waste. Why biomedical waste? BBMP people or municipal people will not take. It is responsibility of whom? Responsibility of hospitals. Next thing, the color of bin used for biodegradable waste is, yes, green. Which of the following is true regarding landfill disposal under 2016 rules? Which is a true? A is inert and non-recyclable waste can be filled in landfill. Which principle is applied to producers under rules? Producers. C is extended producer responsibility. Under solid waste management rule 2016, responsibility of door-to-door collection lies with whom? C is urban local bodies. Last two. Which type of waste should be processed through composting or biomethanization? C or B? B. B is the right answer. Biodegradable waste. The legacy waste refers to A is the right answer. Waste from old landfills or dump.